peserta yang sudah hadir dimohon untuk mengisi kursi paling depan dulu ya. Kita penuhi kursi yang di depan dulu. Mungkin bisa diisi Kak dulu yang di depan. Ayo Kak, dipersilakan ke depan dulu ya. Kita penuhi yang di baris kedua. Teman-teman yang di belakang minta ke depan dulu ya. Ya masnya yang ganteng ke depan dulu nih, duduk di depan. Di sini di depan. Di kursi kedua. Penuhi yang di depan dulu karena sebentar lagi kita mulai acaranya. Yang di belakang dimohon isi yang di depan dulu ya.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Honorable, the fourth Vice Rector of University of Mataram, Professor Akmaluddin, PhD.
Honorable the Dean of Economic and Business Faculty, University of Mataram, Mr. Dr. Ihsan Rais, MSc.
Honorable, the Head Department of Economic Development, Dr. Lulu Padilianti, MSc.
Honorable the Advisor of International Conference on Economic Issues 2023, Mr. Muhammad Bayul Haq, SAM FH.
Honorable, the Chief Committee of International Conference on Economic Issues 2023, Mr. Denny Wahyudi.
Honorable Chairman of Student Executive Board, Economic and Business Faculty, and all of Student Organization, University of Mataram.
And all beloved participants.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Welcome to the International Seminar on Economic Issues 2023.
With them, redefining the pathway of sustainable green energy and new economy.
First of all, let's thanks to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, the Lord of the world, the creator of this wonderful universe, who has been giving us mercies and blessings, so we can attend to this international seminar.
Secondly, salawat and salam always be given to our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who has guided us from the darkness to the lightness, and from Jahiliyah era to Islamiyah era, namely Islamic religion.
On this special event, allow us, as the master of ceremony, to read the several sequences of our agenda today. The first agenda is opening.
The second agenda, reciting the Holy Quran.
The third agenda is singing the national anthem of Indonesia, Indonesia Raya.
The fourth agenda is welcoming speeches.
The fifth agenda is praying.
The sixth agenda is documentation.
The seventh agenda is international seminar.
The eighth agenda is winner announcement.
And the last agenda is closing.
For the first agenda, let's open this event by reciting Basmalah together.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The next agenda is reciting the Holy Quran. To Miss Dina Aulani, respectable time is all yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. A'udzu billahi minasy syaithanir rajim. In وأن الذين لا يؤمنون بالآخرة أعتدنا لهم عذابا أليما. ويدع الإنسان بالشر دعاءه بالخير. وكان الإنسان عجولا. وكان الإنسان عجولا. صدق الله العظيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Thank you to Miss Dina Aulani.
The next agenda is singing the national anthem of Indonesia Raya. To all audience, please stand up. To all audience, you may have a seat.
The next agenda is the report by the Chief Committee of International Conference Economic Issues 2023 to Mr. Denny Wahyudi. Respectable time is all yours.
Recording in progress.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Excellency, Vice Rector of University of Mataram, Professor Akmaluddin, PhD. Honorable Dean of Faculty of Economic and Business, Mr. Dr. Ihsan Rais, ME, MSE. Honorable Head of the Economic Department, Mr. Dr. Lulu Padlianti, MSc, and all the lecturers in present. Honorable Chairman of the Student Executive Board of the Faculty of Economic and Business, and of all student organization University of Mataram, as well as the presenter and audience that I am from of both those who follow online and offline. First, I did like to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala for giving us His blessing so the way call hold this activity, who has been giving us some mercies and blessing so we can attend this place with good condition and happy situation. Secondly, my blessing and greeting always be from out the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who has guided us from the darkness to lightness. And also, I like to confirm my gratitude toward Mr. Muhammad Bayul Haq, who helped us in many ways. And thank you to all the guests who set your valuable time for coming this event. This international conference is very useful as the medium of communication and exchange knowledge and experience in the field of economics, strategies, management, business and entrepreneurship, account and financial, tourism and international trade with smart people from abroad. Yesterday, we had a conference and Alhamdulillah, it went quite well, even though there were some abstract experts. The committee is 63 papers have been present online, and we have success in the journal that were present yesterday and will announce later and the end of the event. We hope that by taking this seminar seriously, participants will get fresh and insightful material about the latest research. For the student participant, don't hesitate to note points that are not clear. Please ask the speaker later during the question and answer session. And I'm on behalf of the committee, hope this event can go well and smoothly. Without your support, we can do so. We are humbly asking for your support so that this event can run and well as possible. Thanks also to the main speaker, presenter, participant, reviewer, moderator, journal manager for their involvement and cooperation at the International Conference of Economic Issue 2023. That's all for this being for me. Thank you for the nice attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you to Mr. Denny Wahyudi.
And the next agenda is welcoming speech. We would like to invite the fourth Vice Rector, University of Mataram, to Professor Akmaluddin. Respectable time is yours.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Assalatu wassalamu ala asrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajmain. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wa hlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Amma ba'du. Good morning and good morning everyone. Honorable Dean of Faculty of Economic and Business, Dr. Ihsan Rois, the honorable keynote speakers who joining this conference online, Professor Madya Dr. Melissa Sarum, University Technology Mara, Malaysia, and Dr. Ing Rahmat Suryana, Manager of Energy Department, IFC Germany, and then Rezi Eko Caraka PhD, Researcher Brin, Visiting Professor PKN USUD Korea, and we have offline speakers today, Dr. Smaliati from the Faculty of Engineering, University of Mataram. The Vice Deans, Head of Department, lecturers, students, participants, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, let's thank Allah Almighty God who has given His blessing and mercies so we can gather today in this published room in good health and good condition without any obstacles. Blessing and salam, salawat and salam to our Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, who has passed down the Quran as the guidance for human being living in this earth. May Allah guide us to the right path to follow His messenger's guidance. Amin ya Rabbal Alamin. Secondly, I'd like to thank you to you all here, or all to the invited speakers who join us today by online, to wonderful, and some of us join offline today. And I'd like to introduce myself in short. My name is Akmaluddin, a professor in Civil Engineering, University of Mataram, and now in charge for Vice Rector for Planning, Collaboration, and Information System at the University of Mataram. It is a great honor for me to stand here to deliver welcoming remarks on behalf of Rector of University of Mataram. So let me begin by giving you a warm welcome today to the first International Conference on Economic Issue 2023 with the theme Redefining the Pathway of Sustainable Green Energy and New Economy. Before we get started, I'd like to express my appreciation to the committee who has worked hard in preparing this event. I heard this is prepared by international student of the, what department mean? From the Development Economic, I think, yeah. So thank you for your hard work. So I believe we could not have done it without you. Distinguished guests, esteemed colleagues and fellow academics, in this event we would learn about green energy and new economy as a keyword, I believe. In my mind, something must be fixed. Maybe you ask me what is that? To get the answer, you must follow the presentation will be given later by the speakers. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you, especially the speakers joining us online. I'd like to introduce you to University of Mataram. In brief, University of Mataram is abbreviated as UNRAM, was established in 1962. We are located in the city of Lombok and currently has 9 faculties with 47 undergraduate study programs, 20 master programs, and 2 doctoral programs. We do also have the vocational program that provide 4 study programs, and some of which are regulated under faculties and the similar disciplines. We have student body about 34,000 with 1,345 lecturers, and supported by staff member with quite similar number with the lecturers. Faculty of Economic and Business, where we are here today, is the oldest faculty in University of Mataram. And the next order is Faculty of Law, Faculty of Agriculture, Faculty of Animal Husbandry, Faculty of Teacher Training and Education, Faculty of Engineering, Faculty of Math and Natural Sciences, Faculty of Medicine, and the last one is the Faculty of Food Technology and Agro-Industry. University of Mataram is also, University of Mataram is also working to expand, create, and develop various forms of collaboration or partnership with other universities both nationally and globally. UNRAM has worked in close collaboration with numerous universities and organizations from UK, Australia, Japan, US, Korea, India, and many other countries in order to achieve our goal to be internationally competitive research-based higher education by 2025. Unfortunately, we note that we haven't had collaboration yet with the University Technology Mara, Malaysia. So we hope this event will be the starting point for University of Mataram and University Technology Mara to cooperate in the near future. Respected Dean, Vice Dean, and the committee, as we know that this is the first conference, meaning there will be the second, the third, and so on. So for the next conference, please get much more involved participants from not only UNRAM, but also outside UNRAM to get recognition as a quality international conference. Finally, I do not want to take too much of your time, so I'd like to officially open this conference by reciting Hamdallah together. Let's do it. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. All in all, congratulations to all the committee for the successful preparation, and we hope that this event will run smoothly from the beginning to the end of the conference. Last to say, God bless you all, enjoy your time, enjoy the conference, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you to Professor Akmaluddin, PhD.
The next agenda is praying to Mr. Hibatullah Falih Musyafa. Respectable time is all yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Before we starting this event, let us pray together so that the activities we are doing today will run smoothly. And let me guide the prayer according to Islamic beliefs. Other beliefs are requested to adjust. A'udzu billahi minasyaitonir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Hamdan syakirin, hamdan hamidin, hamdan na'imin, hamdan yuafi ni'amahu wa yukafi mazidah. Ya Rabbana lakal hamdu kama yanbaghi li jalali wajhikal karim wa 'azimi sultanik. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala ali Sayyidina Muhammad. Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min adzabil qabr wa min adzabi jahannam wa min fitnatil mahya wal mamat wa min syarri fitnatil masihid dajjal. Allahumma bika asbahna wa bika amsayna wa bika nahya wa bika namut wa ilaikan nusur. Rabbana zalamna anfusana wa illam taghfir lana wa tarhamna lanakunanna minal khasirin. Rabbana wa la tu'akhidna in nasina aw akhtana. ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إصرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا أنت مولانا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا وذرياتنا قرة أعين واجعلنا للمتقين إماما ربنا اغفر لنا ولوالدينا ولأساكدينا ولجميع المسلمين والمسلمات والمؤمنين والمؤمنات الأحياء منهم والأموات إنك أنت السميع قريب مجيب الدعوات يا قاضي الحاجات يا قاضي المسؤول ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you to Mr. Muhammad Palih Musyafa.
The next agenda is documentation for all guest invited, lecturer, and all organization is on the stage. Please, all of student organization get on the stage because we are gonna take picture for documentation. Stand up. For all audience, maybe you can stand up. Bisa, bisa. We count until 3, okay? One, two, three, and cheers. Once more. 3. Thank you for all guest invite and student organization.
The next agenda is international seminar. It will held by Miss Pichi Handalusia Husni, MSA. She is best degree mathematics at MIPA University of Indonesia since 2009 until 2013, and also Master of Economic, Faculty of Economic and Business, University of Indonesia since 2015 until 2017.
Ms. Pilsi also has been lecturer of UIN Mataram Islamic Economic Study since 2019 until 2022. And now she is a lecturer in Development Economic Study Program, Mataram University.
Besides that, she has experience organization. She has member of the Division for Autonomy, Youth Development and Development of Women, Indonesia Cooperative of Women since 2020 until 2025.
And she is also a first deputy treasurer on Association of Indonesian Islamic Economic West Nusa Tenggara, and she is a chairperson of the Wakaf Degree Foundation.
And many more achievements she has.
So please, without wasting much time, please welcome Miss Pichi Handalusia Husni, MSA.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the first International Conference on Economic Issues 2023. My name is Visi Handalusia Husni as a moderator of this international seminar. I'm very pleased to see you here and welcoming all of you in this event. Today's seminar is about redefining the pathway of sustainable green energy and new economy. Before we get started, let me inform you the housekeeping notes. Each of the speakers will be presented the materials for about 15 to 20 minutes, and after all the speakers presented their materials, I will open the Q&A sessions for about 15 minutes. Without further ado, we move along to the first speaker today. Our first speaker today is Dr. Melissa Sarum. She is an associate professor at Faculty of Business and Management, University Technology, Mara, Malaysia. She finished her doctoral degree at University of Melbourne, Australia. Her research area are information privacy, information system management, information security management, persuasive technology, and persuasive computing. Please give a warm welcome to Dr. Melissa Sarum.
Thank you, Miss Moderator. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah,
Right.
clear.
Thank you, and Assalamualaikum and good morning to distinguished guests, especially to Professor Akmaluddin, Vice Rector of University of Mataram, Dr. Ihsan, the Dean of the Faculty of Economics and Business, University of Mataram, top management of University of Mataram, lecturers, committee members, and fellow students. All right. My name is Melissa Shahrum. I'm from the Faculty of Business and Management, University Technology Mara, Malaysia. And it's my pleasure to be here today virtually to share with you about a topic related to mobile health applications, sustainable development for improving quality of life. Before I start my presentation, I think it's not too late for me to wish those who celebrating Aidilfitri, Selamat Hari Raya Aidilfitri and Maaf Zahir Batin. Okay, so the topic that I will discuss today, can I have the slide, please? Okay. The topic that I will share with all of you today is about the trade-off decision to disclose personal health data, the role of persuasion functions. Okay, so when we're talking about the mobile health application, or sometimes we call it as mHealth application, it is an application that has changed the way we approach healthcare, making it more accessible, convenient, and personalized. Okay, so by using the power of smartphone, wearables, and other mobile devices, mobile health applications have transformed the way we manage and monitor our health. Okay, from not just only tracking fitness goals to managing chronic conditions. Okay, however,
I'm sorry, doctor, we can hear you. We can hear you. Maybe
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
All right. So can I know until where is the muted version of me just now?
From the very first.
Oh my God. Okay, so I should start my speech again. Can you hear me? Okay, yeah. All right, so good Assalamualaikum and good morning everyone. So I think
No, from the slide.
Oh, my slide.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so the topic that I will cover today and share with you is about the trade-off decision to disclose personal health data, the role of persuasion function. Okay, so when we're talking about mobile health application or mHealth application, this application has actually changed the way we approach healthcare, making it more accessible, convenient, and more personalized. Okay, by using the power of smartphone, wearables, and other mobile devices, mHealth application has transformed the way we monitor and manage our health. Okay, from tracking fitness goals to managing chronic conditions. Okay, however, as we continue to embrace the potential of mobile health application to improve patient outcomes, we must also consider several issues and its impact to many areas, okay, for sustainable development. Okay, one of it is related to security and privacy, which is the utmost concern among individuals when we are talking about mobile applications, right? Okay, so in this keynote, I will share with all of you several challenges and also how to develop a sustainable mobile health applications by looking at persuasion function. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, the use of electronic health records was very limited in many countries before the pandemic COVID-19. This is due to several factors such as the regulatory barriers and then also the hesitancy of the providers, from the providers and also from patients. Okay, mobile application services has increasingly becoming available and accessible. So in early 2020, as COVID-19 massively disrupted in-person care, many governments in many countries moved quickly to promote the use of EHR or electronic health records in order to improve the quality of life of its citizens and also for a sustainable development. So the government agencies and healthcare practitioners usually use this electronic health data in order to reduce expenditures and increase efficiency in terms of its accessibility and also availability. And however, okay, the human aspect consistently proves to be a crucial component for the adoption of mobile application, any mobile applications. Okay, so the healthcare is one of the scenario. And as a consequence, the private and sensitive nature of healthcare data and the privacy implication hinder the perfect solution. Okay, next slide. Okay, so basically this research or this topic is one of the current research area that my team and I are currently working with. Okay, we are going to investigate how people feel about personal electronic health records and what factors affect their willingness to share personal health information with enforcement agencies. Next slide. Okay, talking about people's attitude, all right? The attitudes of people towards disclosing their personal health-related data varies among individuals. Some people may feel okay to disclose their personal information, but some people feel reluctant and hesitant to share their personal information, especially health-related information to others. Okay, so it is very important for us to understand people's views and their attitudes towards electronic health records and the factors that influence their decision whether to disclose or not to disclose their personal information. So in this research, our concern is we are going to look at the persuasion functions, okay? And these persuasion functions can be the moderating effects or to influence the decision and also provide insight into the trade-off decision between perceived privacy risk and willingness to disclose privacy information. Okay, today, the healthcare information system, HIS, have increasingly becoming an essential component of health monitoring and services. Moreover, the integrated health record is very effective and can give more benefits to the organization and also to the communities, such as cutting costs, enhancing healthcare quality, supporting evidence-based medication use, assisting in record keeping, and also ensuring record mobility. Whereas for the electronic health records or EHR, okay, it compares all aspect of patient record creation, usage, handling, and disposal. And this include both physical and also computerized document pertaining to patient's medical history, patient medical tests, diagnostic test result, prescription, demographic, progress report, and many more. Okay, so since the majority of the health data is private and sensitive, healthcare Healthcare developers, healthcare providers, and system developer must guarantee that adequate safeguards are in place as soon as the data is created. Okay, nevertheless, okay, not all organizations adhere to this requirement, all right, putting the organization and its user at risk. Okay, the system could potentially expose health records to information technology related security vulnerabilities, such as the privacy issues, the security issues, and confidentiality issues. And these issues are the biggest challenges when it comes to electronic health record system development, and it should be addressed when we develop the system. Okay, and another thing is about an unintentional data leak can also occur due to a mistake made by a user. And users who are anxious about the IT security privacy might have an impact on trust in electronic health records. Okay, and lack of trust of these patient and providers might lead to the development of the system difficult. Okay, mobile health application is actually the innovative way to manage and track health records and also individuals and their families. Okay, it allows the user, okay, to securely store, access, and manipulate their own electronic health records. And this application or system also provide timely updates on health and fitness activities and complete overview of users' health status. And this system also allows users to monitor and record various health-associated activities, such as regular medical follow-up reminders, okay, and exercise and nutrition intakes, and manage their medication, and make appointments with health professionals, and many more. Other than that, this system can also provide detailed reports and graphs for monitoring individuals' health progress. And it allows users to keep track of their health progress over a specified period of time. Okay, My Sejahtera. I'm not sure you all aware of My Sejahtera or not, but this My Sejahtera application was introduced by the government of Malaysia and during the COVID-19 pandemic. And the initial objective of this application is for the COVID-19, for the people to view their COVID-19 test result, as well as the management of vaccination, to see their vaccination status and also history. From time to time, the government of Malaysia has, improved the function and the quality of the system. And now several functions are introduced. Even the users can add their medical conditions, allergies to the application, which can be very helpful for the healthcare providers, especially during the emergency situation. And this application also allows healthcare professionals to access certain patient information, of course, with users' consent, such as assisting in contact tracing for COVID-19 patient. Okay, I'm sure in Indonesia has one, right? Okay, so I think every country has one application, mobile application, during the COVID-19. And I still can remember, during the COVID-19 pandemic, every time when we want to enter certain premises, we have to scan the QR code using this application. So the issue raised from this practice was when you turn on your, when you scan the QR code, you automatically turn on your location-based services. Okay, so the issue with these location-based services is the privacy issue. The authorities can actually track your trajectory, your location information, and associate it with other data. So that is the privacy issue is one of the concern. And now the government of Malaysia has they made some improvement on the system and add more value to the system in order to encourage people and citizens to make use of this application, okay, to track their health conditions and many more. Okay, next slide. Okay, we're talking about the attitudes towards disclosing personal health-related data. Okay, the people attitudes towards disclosing their health-related data vary among individuals. Okay, some people feel okay and some may not. Some may feel comfortable discussing their health with others, while others may feel embarrassed, hesitant, and very uncomfortable. This attitude actually depends on several factors, such as what is the purpose of disclosing the information and to whom that person shared the information with. Okay. Other than that, there is another factor which is called the social stigma related to certain health condition. Okay, and this may also shape how individuals feel about sharing their health-related data. Example, the patient with HIV positive, for example, HIV positive, or a patient with a chronic disease, okay, they might feel uncomfortable to share their information or health-related data with other people. So that actually influences them whether to disclose or not to disclose their health information. Okay, next. Okay, in order for us to proceed with this research, we refer to several theories. There are two theories that we are referring to. The first one is called the privacy calculus theory, and the second one is cognitive dissonance theory. Okay, according to privacy calculus theory, it says that individual will weigh the risk and benefit associated to disclose their personal health data, and the decision, their decision is based on the personal cost-benefit analysis. Okay, whereas for the cognitive dissonance theory, it says that the persuasion function or their experience can influence their decision whether to disclose or not to disclose their personal health data. Okay, this is the conceptual framework. Okay, if you look at the conceptual framework, there are two parts. Okay, the down one, the perceived privacy risk and perceived benefits, are the components of the privacy calculus theory. So the user's decision whether to disclose or not their personal information depends on the cost-benefit analysis, meaning based on the privacy risk and also based on the perceived benefits that they receive when they share the information with the system. And the moderating effect is the persuasion function, comes from the cognitive dissonance theory. There are several paradigms that we can look into in order to, moderate the relationship between the perceived privacy risk and their willingness to disclose their personal information. That could change their behavior. All right, so I cannot explain more about this because it's a lot. So maybe in another section, session, we can, explain and discuss about this. Okay, and as for a conclusion, okay, this research is hoped to develop a novel health privacy behavior model, which is very fundamental towards the successfulness of EHR technology implementation in Malaysia. And this research also supports the 12 Malaysian plan, especially focusing on SDG 9 goal, which is facilitating sustainable and resilient technology infrastructure development in health industry. And other than that, this research also give and provide insight into how Malaysia government can facilitate the achievement of 12 Malaysia plan, especially for Focus 8 and 9. Focus 8 is about human capital development, and Focus 9 is to improve productivity and innovation. So I think that's a simple explanation about M-Mobile and focusing on the Malaysia perspective. I thank you for listening. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. That's such an interesting presentations. And actually, in Indonesia, we have the same application like MySejahtera, but for anyone who use health insurance, public health insurance like BPJS, we have to fill the form or fill the health record for every year, and but I think it's not as comprehensive as in Malaysia. But I think it's such a great idea if we can compare the attitude of people in Malaysia and Indonesia.
Yeah. Yeah. Because a recent study in America, it reveals that 60% of the participants, they agree and they're willing to disclose their personal information. That may be because of their awareness and they know the benefit that they could get when they give the information to the system. It can improve their health conditions. So they have that awareness up to 60% already. So we have to, conduct this kind of research in our country, our own country, to see the level of awareness and the level of willingness people to share health-related data.
Very interesting. Thank you, Dr. Shahrum. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we move on to the second speaker. Our second speaker today is Dr. Ing Rahmat Suryana. He completed his study in ITB Bandung and Technische Universität Dresden, Germany, majoring electrical engineering. He is the manager of Energy Management Department, Association of Indonesian Professionals for Science, Technology and Enterprises, Germany. Okay, please welcome Mr. Rahmat Suryana.
Thank you very much, Ms. Moderator. Ladies and gentlemen, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you. It is an honor for us to have this chance to see you all, and then to give some information about what we have in Germany, to look into about the renewable energy development. And then before we are going to the slide presentation, I would like to share my screen. Yes. Can you see my screen?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yes. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a short presentation about the development strategy of renewable energy in Indonesia. This, hopefully, it is one of the part of a discussion in this international seminar, international conference, that you would like to know about how we can prioritize the renewable energy development in Indonesia. Before we are going to the detailed presentation, I would like to introduce yes. I would like to introduce our organization. It is AIPSE. It is an association of Indonesian professionals for science, technology, and enterprises. Actually, it is a non-government organization. It is we are located in Germany. Yeah, this organization is registered in Germany, but the members is actually from all European countries. Yeah, especially for Indonesian diaspora is living in Germany. But for myself, actually, I'm now living in Copenhagen, in Denmark. In 2016, I have completed my study in Germany, and then starting from beginning of January 2017, I moved to Denmark, yeah, for working in a renewable energy industry. This organization, we built that as we know that actually Indonesian has a lot of renewable sources, yeah, and then you can see in Indonesia from Sabang to Merauke, there are a lot of renewable sources such as solar, yeah, wind, hydro, biomass, and biogas. And then we can see that actually, especially in the east part of Indonesian countries, Indonesian islands, I mean, solar is the main of the renewable energy sources. Yeah, and then I think the second level, yeah, the second level of volume of energy is wind. Yeah, and then this is the third one is the hydro and so on. Now, actually, we see that the solar power plant have been developed in many Indonesian islands. I think especially in Nusa Tenggara Barat, there are a lot of solar power plant have been developed, yeah, in Nusa Tenggara Barat, and also some wind projects have been planned, yeah, to be developed in some islands in Indonesia. Especially now especially in Nusa Tenggara Barat and Nusa Tenggara Timur, yeah, based on the the information that we got from Indonesian government, is actually Nusa Tenggara Barat and Nusa Tenggara Timur are two islands that have the solar and wind resources. Yeah, yeah. Beside of course, beside of the biomass and biogas. Yeah, but if we see the solar energy, yeah, we can see it is available, yeah, almost in all Indonesian islands. Yeah, yeah. At least we can have the solar energy between 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Let's say, probably up to 6 p.m. So we can see the solar energy is the most important renewable sources in Indonesia, and then it is something that probably we can use as the renewable sources to be prioritized in renewable energy development. Ladies and gentlemen, if we see the renewable energy, we should see not only the power generation, but also for all key areas, yeah, that we have to develop the renewable energy to be developed in those areas. Yeah. Actually, Indonesia is part of the United Nations. Yeah, we are part of the United Nations, the world population. Yeah, and then we know actually the United Nations has declared several sustainable development goals. Yeah, one of them, of course, is to make this world as a zero emission. So every countries should have their target. Yeah, when they will have a zero emission in their power generation and all activities areas, in all key areas. And probably, for example, Indonesia, yeah, will have a target in 2030, 2050, 2060. We don't know at this moment, yeah. But hopefully, yeah, our government, yeah, has a plan to have to achieve this target. Yeah, to probably they have in 2050 and 2060. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but probably in the future we will see that Indonesian government will declare their target to have zero emission in Indonesia. If we compare with some European countries such as Denmark, for example, they have already a target to have zero emission in their activities, for example, in 2050. Yeah, it means that all power generation, they have to go to a renewable energy sources, and not only the power generation, but all the activities should be driven by the renewable energy. Yeah, for example, if we talk about the transportation, for example, this is not only the personal transport, not only the personal car, for example, but also if we talk about the public transportation, it should go to the renewable energy sources. Yeah, and then if we talk, for example, about the industry, yeah, the industry, the energy that the industry use in daily activities should use. They have to use the renewable energy. They have to use the renewable energy as the electrical power sources. Yeah, and then also if we talk about the daily activities, yeah, in household, for example, and also in hospital, yeah, in the building, yeah, and the work. In the building, so they have to go to renewable energy sources. Ladies and gentlemen, if we talk about renewable energy, how to develop, yeah, in the future, if we talk about the development strategy, we have to start with the current condition. Yeah, we have to start with the current state. Yeah, if we talk about the, let's say, the state analysis, we can see if we talk about the strength, of course, yeah, we can see the renewable energy, yeah, it is the energy without limit, yeah, it is without limit energy, yeah, it is unlimited availability in nature. So we can have this energy by free. Yeah, we don't have to pay this energy actually. And then, of course, if we use this energy, we will have our world, yeah, our countries, yeah, will have zero emission. Zero emission means there is no carbon dioxide. Yeah, the carbon dioxide produced, yeah, and then and we will make our world healthier. Yeah. But if we talk about the weakness, of course, we will see that the renewable energy, they are the intermittent energy. Yeah. What is the intermittent energy? The intermittent energy is the energy, yeah, yeah, the availability of the energy is not, yeah, it's not in, let's say, in 24 hours. Yeah. It's not in 24 hours available. For example, if we talk about the solar energy, about the sun energy, It will be available only between, let's say, in Nusa Tenggara Barat, probably you can see the solar energy is available only between 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., for example. Yeah, probably this is different in other islands. Yeah, but we can see the solar energy, yeah, will be not available after 6 p.m. Yeah, after 6 p.m. we can see no solar energy anymore. And also happens in other renewable energy such as wind. We can see, yeah, the wind energy, yeah, sometimes the wind blows, sometimes yeah, it doesn't blow. Yeah, so we can see also in the biomass, yeah, in the biogas and so on. Yeah, we have this problem. Yeah, not problem. Sorry, it is only one weakness. Yeah, one weakness of the renewable energy. Yeah, the availability is not in 24 hours. And then if we talk about the investment cost at this moment, if we compare the renewable energy investment costs compared to the conventional fossil energy, yeah, the investment cost is higher. Yeah, the investment cost of the renewable energy is higher than the investment cost of the fossil energy. But ladies and gentlemen, if we talk about the weakness, yeah, of course, always there will be opportunity, yeah, to face the weakness, to solve that weakness, to solve that issue. Yeah, for example, if we talk about the intermittent, yeah, as I said, for example, the solar energy, it is available only in the sun time. Yeah, we can solve that issue by using the energy storage. Yeah, and then at this moment, actually, in the world, we have developed the energy storage based on the fuel cell and technology. Yeah, it is better. Yeah, if we compare the energy storage based on the ion cell, yeah, the ion lithium. If we use now in the personal car, yeah, we use the lithium ion battery. Yeah, in the future, actually, at this moment, we have developed the technology, the energy storage based on the fuel cell. It is the green hydrogen fuel cell technology. It will solve all the weakness issue, yeah, in the renewable energy. Ladies and gentlemen, if we talk about the renewable energy, yeah, one technology that can solve that intermittent issue, yeah, as I mentioned, it is the electrical energy storage. At this moment, there are two important technology of this part. Yeah, the first one, it is the electrical storage based on lithium ion battery. Yeah, as we use in our, for example, in our mobile phone, for example. Yeah, at this moment we have we have a mobile phone or probably our laptop and so on. We use the lithium ion battery as the electrical storage. Yeah, to save the energy. Yeah, to save the electrical energy, and then we can use that everywhere and anytime. And then the second one, it is the we can say the second electrical storage technology that has been developed so far. It is electrical storage based on hydrogen fuel cell. What is the difference between lithium-ion battery electrical storage and hydrogen fuel cell electrical storage? You can see here, yeah, some numbers. Yeah, hopefully it will not make us confused. Yeah, this kWh, yeah, kWh, it is a kilowatt hour, and then kg, it is a kilogram. Yeah, means for 1 kilogram battery. Yeah, if we can imagine 1 kilogram is probably if you buy 1 kilogram rice, yeah, it is the 1 kilogram rice with volume the same with the 1 kilogram rice. It can make the one television, yeah, one television in our house, yeah, it can be switched on for 1 hour, yeah, by using the 1 kilogram lithium-ion battery. But if we use the 1 kilogram fuel cell, if we compare this number, yeah, you can calculate this. Actually, it is 150 times of the lithium-ion battery per kilogram. Means if we use the hydrogen fuel cell, we can give power to 150, yeah, to 150 television in 1 hour. Yeah. So if we compare, yeah, for example, in 1 hour we can give a power to 1 television by using the lithium-ion battery. But if we use the hydrogen fuel cell, we can give a power for 150 television, or we can give a power to 150 family to have power in their television. Yeah. So it is actually the latest technology that yeah, the hydrogen production. Yeah. If we see here, there are 3 part component. Yeah. The first is of course the renewable energy. The second one is just the electrolysis, and then the third one is the storage system. Yeah, actually, at this moment, it has been developed, yeah, in European countries. As probably in the future, it will be, it can be developed in Indonesian islands. It is the reverse process, yeah. And in this part, it's the hydrogen production. And then in this slide, I show you the hydrogen utilization. Yeah, for example, if we use that hydrogen fuel cell in the car, yeah. So actually, it is a bit different with the lithium ion that we use in the personal car at this moment. If you know the Tesla, for example. Tesla company, they built the personal car by using the lithium ion battery. But in the future, we will see that the fuel cell hydrogen will be used in the personal car. Yeah. At this moment, the fuel cell hydrogen technology is still more expensive than lithium ion battery. But in the future, not in the long run, yeah, but this is in the short run. In the short time, we will see that the fuel cell hydrogen technology will be implemented in the personal car. But at this moment, actually, ladies and gentlemen, this is very useful for our public transportation. Because if we talk about if we talk about the electrical energy storage, yeah, we have to talk about how much the storage can save the electrical energy. Means how long, yeah, the public transportation can run, yeah. Yeah, for example, if we if we think if we will go to from Nusa Tenggara Barat, from Mataram, for example, to Java Island, to Jakarta, how many hours, yeah, we need to if we will go to by using the bus, for example. So if we use the lithium ion battery, it will be not possible because lithium ion battery, yeah, can save the energy, yeah, probably for only for 1 or 2 hours, for example. But if we use the fuel cell technology based on the hydrogen technology, we can save the electrical energy, let's say more than 10 hours for the same storage weight. Yeah, for you can see here, for example, in the upper part of the bus, you can see.
I'm sorry,
the
Mister. We
system.
have only 2 minutes left.
Okay, it is only. I need only three minutes more, Ms. Moderator. So it is implemented in the airplane as well. Of course, if we would like to implement this fuel cell technology in the sea, yeah, in the sea freight, for example, and then now it has been implemented, yeah, in some train in European countries, yeah. So as a summary, what is the strategy, yeah, to develop the renewable energy in Indonesia? We have to prioritize, yeah, at least two biggest renewable energy sources. The first one is solar, and second one is the wind. Yeah, because their availability are the biggest, yeah, the biggest one. And then the second one, we have to go to the fuel cell energy storage industry. And then the second one, we have to implement this in all key areas, yeah, such as this public transportation. That's all. Thank you very much for your attention, and thank you very much. And Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you very much for an enlightening presentation, Mr. So we hope that our Indonesian government can state in what time Indonesia will achieve zero emission, so all of the elements in Indonesia will use renewable energy. Okay, thank you. Okay, we move on to the next speaker today. He is Mr. Rezi Eko Charaka, PhD. He finished his doctoral degree in Chaoyang University of Technology, majoring informatics and information management. He is visiting professor and adjunct research professor at Pukyong National University and Chonam National University. He also the associate researcher in BRIN. Well, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Rezi Eko Charaka, PhD.
Hello, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Annyeonghaseyo, 여러분. I truly believe that most of you would like to Korean, isn't it? So, good morning. So, probably I will start share screen it first. Okay, then. Honorable Rector, Universitas Mataram, Professor Bambang Hari Kusumo, and also Vice Rector, Professor Akmaluddin, and Honorable Dean, Faculty of Business and Economics, Dr. Ihsan Rois, Honorable High Department of Economics, Dr. Luluk Fadlianti, and all the professors, lecturers, staff, academics, committee members, conference students, participants, presenters, and also honorable speaker, Prof. Melissa, from Malaysia, and also my college in Germany, Dr. Rahmat. I hope you are doing well and may Allah ease everything. So again, 안녕하세요. Good morning from the South Korea, guys. Okay, from the sessions, probably I will share for my research by last year and title about the revisiting business vulnerable and classifying the main problem of MSMEs. So we start maximize the data science by using this information. Okay, long story short, that during prior my research area, so I start my professional in South Korea, like the postdoctoral positions in Seoul National University in SNU. So I start my research as the RRP, assistant professors, and also serve as lecturers in University of Indonesia. And then I try to back to Indonesia, so as the researchers in BRIN. And then I apply some of positions in South Korea, like the senior research fellow in UNIST, and also Phuket National University. So maybe some of you would like to push your master and also doctoral degree, just let me know. So we have many opportunities and also scholarship we can offer for you guys. So don't worry. And so about my research area, so mostly we're talking about SDGs. So lastly, Prof. Malisa mentions about the SDGs related to the health, and also Dr. Hamad also mentions about SDGs related about the affordable and the clean energy. So I suggest you, actually I believe that mostly 90% here as a student, isn't it? So you should care which area that you want to more focus. So you can focus about the no poverty, of course, zero hunger. So it depends on you. So of course, as the statistician and also data scientist, which I should know how we can maximize the data set within the economic and climate, and also how we can maximize the data set to the medicine itself. And then from the last year, we are moving forward the research about the remote sensing. So we can maximize the satellite data from the satellite, guys. And then about the today's agenda, so I just have around the 10 until 15 minutes. So I was talking about the how pandemic can be impact to the economy and business itself. And then me and my colleagues start for make the sum of the calculations towards the business vulnerability index from the MSMEs. And then we're talking about the what is the next issues to this problem. So maybe some of you not familiar with the SDGs. So last my colleagues mentions many things about SDGs. So let's make it clear. So SDGs mean that we can maximize the effectiveness. So we want to maximize our benefit and we want to minimize the risk. So we live in this planet, isn't it? We want to all of things is prosperity and peace. So we would like to working together. So if you like to read some of the blueprint from the UN, they mentions many things about the open science, open collaborations, yeah, open network. So it means that we should collaborate together within the government itself, also private sectors, also NGO, academics, and also civic society and the people itself. So we will like to working together to covering the SDGs. So here, I like to compare the progress of SDGs from Indonesia and also Malaysia. So you can see that the stagnance and also the soar up the ranking from the Malaysia compared to Indonesia here. If you like to focus the research to the non-poverty, please, most welcome. So here you can see that what is the issues that we would like to working together, or you would like to push more detail about this research. So here, from the stagnancies here about the point 11 about the sustainable cities and communities. So it is stagnant. So I aware my students, of course, from University of Indonesia and also UNPAD. So we're working on that issues. So we hope that the ranking Indonesia from the Southeast Asia itself can be rose up. So it's about the SDGs comparing from Indonesia and also the Malaysia itself. So back to the topics that I truly believe that about the MSMEs. So we would like to measuring and addressing about the MSMEs itself in the aspect of digital technology, and also how we can maximize the policies to government, to the private sector, and we like to compare what is the specific area in Indonesia. So Indonesia has many islands and many districts that can be different we're talking about the potential local economy. So we like to unlock the potential the MSMEs from these research. So about data set here, that we maximize data set from the Susanas and also Sakernas from the BPS, also official statistic. Maybe some of you which are looking for some of topics for your final thesis, you can continue my research. Just let me know. So I can say the data set, I can share the coding, so you can maximize this information. So from the business vulnerability, guys. So here we make some of the analysis from the Susanas, like the measuring the block questions from the ITC, information technology and communication. We address the data set of the block access to financial services related to the financial and as a household itself. And then from the Sakernas here, we harvest the data set from the block for the main working and every household. And then we think that is not enough. And then we try to do our survey, and we investigated and went to some of the provinces in Indonesia, like the North Sumatra in Medan. And also we went to Yogyakarta for my respective researcher, and also from the Papua itself. So we asked them. So we asked them that how we can capturing the MSMEs during the COVID-19. So start from that analytics here, we developed some of the new models. So maybe some of you would like to continue this research. Of course, I can share the coding and also all the material. So first of all, about our proposed model, we make the name is the NASPA class. So you can using this NASPA class by using our package in R. So it is totally free. And also we provide some of the manual that you can try by your own from this research, of course. And then from the NASPA class itself, it's kind of the optimization from the clustering. So we over some of the features like the ABC optimization, also Firefly algorithm, and also many optimization here. So here, for example, if you want to pursue the research, of course, there's many combination of the method that you can be used, like the ABC algorithm until the teaching learning based optimization. So we offers many optimization here to increase the accuracy. So about the results that we get here, we can make the clustering. So as Indonesia, around Indonesia, we make the 2 cluster here. That information that we get, that of course the cluster 1 is dominates almost the whole part of Indonesia. So 1 means that there can be the high vulnerable. So the blue is the low vulnerable. So here the clusters 2, it means that they mainly spread in the Java Island, around the Jakarta, Bogor, Depok, Tangerang, Bekasi, and also some area in Kalimantan here. And also only 1 district in Sumatra, which is in Palembang. So cluster 1 means that some of our variable can be slightly different meaning within the clustering, like the money sources from the working household member. It produces the relative sum of the percentage from this research. And then the more detail here, that we get the information that because in the clusters 2 in the Java Island, so mostly the area has the high percentage of the industrial area. Yeah, that's why can be measuring as the lowest vulnerable compared to another area in Indonesia. And then we think that is not enough. We should find what is the domain variable that can be obstacle of the MSMEs. Here, we measuring the percentage of the used cell phone from all the MSMEs parties in Indonesia. So we can get information that mostly more than 80% from the MSMEs party, they use the cell phone to maximize the product or maybe to promote the product here. So like the 80% of the used cell phone, and also most of them, 80% have the cell phone. And then here, if you're talking about how the money sources of the MSMEs, yeah, the percentage is lowest here, like the 9% from the credit, and also they only have 34% about the saving. So some of the micro enterprise, of course, maybe not only them that have support from the funding here. So it can be obstacle from them to grow from the business area itself. And then we think that is not enough. And then we make some of the small group that we asked them to when some of the area in Indonesia like the Medan, Yogyakarta, Manokwari, Bali, and also Papua, we asked all the MSNS parties that we can ask them how they can capturing and maximize the business from the perspective. Here, probably I just share from the best 3 topics here. For example, you can see from the right side here about the topic 1. Topic 1, after we ask them, so how they can maximize the benefit from the COVID-19 here, they mentioned that WhatsApp, they mentioned about the consumer, they mentioned about the order in-house and so on. So it means that during the COVID-19, of course, they cannot be the traditional. Of course, they should maximize the product from using the phones. That's why here we can have information like the WhatsApp, and also we have information like the Facebook here. So most of them from the message party, they're using media social to sell the product during COVID-19. And then what is the informations or the suggestions that we can maximize from the research? Of course, we realize that every major cities in Indonesia is unique and they have their own local potential. And also we have different culture to capture every problem here. That's why we should make some of the regulations with specific toward every cities and every province. So we cannot make some of the research is general. It should be specific in different area. So that from suggestions from our research team, so we suggest from the area 4 in SDGs, it means that how they can, the parties make the some of data collections toward the feasibility of the green city planning and also sustainable urban development, like the here. So that after we make some of the research in 5 cities in Indonesia, so we realized that we should working together because there are a lack of coordination. And of course, they need some of the support, like the lack of funds here. And also we have some of the political issues toward the MSMEs. And also lack of data transparency. So we should find another sources to maximize our information. And also from the MSMEs, they lack of the proper planning. So we should make some of the probably scam, probably that working together within the university, also from the brain itself, so we can make the proper planning for the MSMEs. And then from the MSME side, of course, because the education is different, isn't it? So the lack of technology for the further analysis is needed for this information. And then we realized that the lack of the human center from the design approach. And then the most important thing is this point 8 and point 9. It means that they should have the basic concept how they can promote the product or how they can promote the services, like the knowledge management, like the theory building, like the management theory itself. So these are the challenge that we get during the research. Maybe that's all. That you have any more information, just let me know. Just send me an email for my email here. And for example, that if you're looking for some of the material from the research, of course, you can read for my book here. It is online and free. Maybe that's all. Thank you so much and good morning.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Rezi, for the comprehensive presentations. Okay, we move on to the last but not least speaker today. Next beside me, Ibu Dr. Rosmaliati STMT. She is a lecturer in Electrical Engineering Department, Faculty of Engineering, University of Mataram. She finished her doctoral degree in ITS. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dr. Rosmaliati, MT.
Thank you, moderator. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ladies and gentlemen, lecturer and students of Faculty of Economic and Business, and the audience in online system. I would like to follow up the presentation of Mr. Rahmat Suryana. He was already explained the renewable energy in the national context. Now I'm going to present about the renewable energy in the local context. Yeah. Besides as a lecturer in Faculty of Engineering, I'm also a part of the team of renewable energy in the provincial office. So I would like to give you the topic assessing the potential of renewable energy resources for energy transition in West Nusa Tenggara, challenge and opportunity. This occasion, I also would like to show you what is our role to the energy transition in West Nusa Tenggara. Next. The outline of my presentation is the introduction about the energy transition itself, renewable energy source in West Nusa Tenggara, and energy system modeling, role of government in the energy transition, as well as the role of university, and the challenge and limitation of the energy transition in West Nusa Tenggara. Okay, if we talk about the energy transition, we maybe related to the theme of the seminar, we talk about the green energy, sustainable energy, and reduction of greenhouse gas emission. So in the local context, our governor also have like a target, even a more than the national target. National target have net zero emission in 2060. West Nusa Tenggara have the target net zero emission in 2050. Following this target, we also have the renewable energy target. One of the provincial selected is West Nusa Tenggara province as the province that have the 100% renewable energy target in 2050. So following the target, we have to overview our energy modeling, energy system. So the first is we have to conducting or developing energy model, energy system model. So we had to portray the model from the demand side and supply side. Why we have to model the system? The model is a system that we can see the whole of the system. So we can make a step by step target of implementation of the transition. What is the necessary of the model? The first is to identify the optimal energy in the city or region sea level. And we identify the renewable energy potential and identify the demand. What kind of energy that's used by the demand. And then we can make like a plan to have a transition. The second is to ensuring the availability of energy supply. If we talk about the renewable energy, it's mainly the local context. And the next is consider the linkage between sectors, electricity and heating, cooling and transportation. We have demand of electricity, we have demand of heating. Heating you can use like a fuel, LPG and fuel, fossil fuel, it is for heating. Sometimes we can use electricity for heating. And also for cooling and transportation. And the next, consider the future development. It is about the technology. What kind of technology we need to implement the energy transition. Next, maybe next slide, please. The second or third slide, fourth, no, previous. Previous, not next. Yes. This is the renewable energy potential in West Nusa Tenggara. How we can have this kind of model? Yes, actually we have conducted survey and calculation to have this kind of model. Yeah, to have the number and type of energy that is available in West Nusa Tenggara. We have the potential here is PV, solar PV, yes, photovoltaic, solar photovoltaic. The potential is ground photovoltaic and rooftop. Yeah, you can see rooftop. I don't know whether we have already PV rooftop or not in University of Mataram. But I hope the next we will have the rooftop PV in one of our building. And then we also have wind power, but wind power is not so big. Yeah, so big in West Nusa Tenggara compare with PV. Yeah. According to the presentation of Mr. Rahmat Suryana, he said that we have large amount of PV or solar PV potential. Yes, this is correct. And then we have also biogas and a biomass. Yeah. Especially the potential of biomass, the bigger is come from the next island, Sumbawa Island. We have biomass from crop residues like rice husk, corn, and other kind of biomass. And the next is the next potential is biogas. Yeah, biogas from the animal manure and biogas from waste. Then is hydropower. Yeah, we have so many potential of hydropower, even the smaller, not the big hydropower. We call is mini and micro hydro. And then we have also potential of geothermal. Maybe we can use this potential for electricity and also for direct heating. Yeah, especially we are now have like research in Sembalun area. There is a potential of geothermal there, but we consider to use this potential for direct heating and not for electricity generation, because so many problem if we implement the electricity from geothermal in Sembalun. Yeah, this is the about the environment, and also the potential is not so big compared to Sumbawa potential. Now Sumbawa also have geothermal potential located in Huu, yeah, Dompu Huu. Now it's being implemented by the one of the IPPs, yeah, IPP independent power producer. Next. And we also have like energy net model. This is also conducted from surveys and calculating. This is the challenge and for the students and the lecturer. We have sectors here, the energy needs per sectors. Household sector, commercial, industry, transportation, and other kind of sector. Commercial sector involve hotel and restaurant and also tourism. Yeah, we calculate the energy need in this sector. So after we model the system, we know how much energy we need, and for now and for the future. It is we conducted projection, yeah, projection of the energy. It is the basic start if we would like to implement the energy transition. You have to conduct the projection of the demand and then find out the potential, what kind of the potential. If all available here, the first time is we have to implement the local potential. If not, we can import it from other region. Next. Next. This is energy supply technology. Yeah, you know, we have so many type of technology. For example, energy. We have so many kind of turbine technology. This is for your information. We have like a project between Faculty of Engineering and Faculty of Economic and Business with Pak Furkon. We conducted survey in one area in South Lombok, and we have two type of energy potential there, solar and wind energy. And the next is the hydro. We can use hydro as electricity generation, and also we can use hydro for other kind of energy. And then there is a combined heat power, CHP, yeah, combined heat power, CHP from the biomass, yeah, and biogas. Have you already know what is the combined heat power? Combined heat power is power generation hybrid, have the output electricity and heat. Yeah, in Indonesia it's not common, but in Europe or US, they deliver or transmit the heat directly from the pipe.
I'm sorry, Ibu, we have 5 minutes left.
Okay, sorry.
I'm sorry.
Okay, this is our scenario. If we model the energy, we have to prepare more than one scenario. The first is business as usual. Business as usual, you already know, I think. It is the economy. And then other scenario. And then we also model the system, decouple and couple. Decouple means we plan to separate the system Lombok and Sumbawa, and couple system, we couple the system. It means that we have separate, the couple system means that we have separate system of energy, but in the couple system, we had couple system, we can have send the energy from one island to another island. This is the model of energy. This is the composition of demand. There is what kind of energy for the demands and what kind of energy supply. You can see here the potential of PV is larger than other potential. And then this is the energy system scenario, how the system work. It is the right side is the demand, and the left side is supply, and in between is the process. This is the way the system model work. Yeah, there is a demand and system supply, and then in between we have technology, how the demand deliver, how the supply deliver to the demand. Next, the role of government is setting target and goal. Yeah, for example, I said that we have target zero emission in 2050. This is the target and goal. We have 100% renewable target. And also providing the incentive and subsidize. Regulating, of course, also investing the infrastructure. Sometimes if the government they have a problem, the lack of the funding, they can invite investment from other to investing the infrastructure of energy. And of course, the education and awareness to the public. And the university, yes, this is the role of university. We can also have the role as a policy developer. We can help the government to make a policy in the energy transition. This is what we do with the government. And then community engagement. We have activity with the community, yeah, to educate the community in terms of renewable energy, of course. And the challenge and limitation of the energy transition is, I think, is already mentioned by Mr. Rahmat. The cost and infrastructure, intermittency already explained, and also the energy storage. And the challenge, another challenge is political will. This is really about the political will of our government and public perception, how we can accept it, the policy and geographical constraint. You know, the potential of renewable energy is in the remote area, it is difficult to access the location. Okay, the last is a collaboration between government and related stakeholders and the university. As a lecturer, as a student, we can help the government to implement the transition of renewable energy. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, Ibu. That was a very informative presentation, particularly about the demand and supply side of renewable economy in West Nusa Tenggara. And one thing that I highlighted about your presentations is we as a student and lecturer can contribute in terms of renewable economy, renewable energy in West Nusa Tenggara particularly. Okay, thank you very much, Ibu. We next move to the Q&A sessions. Before we start the Q&A sessions, I would like to inform you that if you have any questions, you have to raise your hand, and then you have to tell your name and affiliations, and then you have to state the questions briefly, and you have to whom that your you have to state to whom that your questions is addressed. Okay, is there any questions? Okay, the man behind Mr. Fadli.
Check. To Prof. Madia. Oh,
okay.
Melissa. All right. So my name is Juan Kurnia. I'm from Management Major. So last time, Prof. Melissa talked about the mobile tile application, and my question is: in Indonesia, there is some case where there is the manipulation vaccine certificate, and people don't get the vaccine, but they can get the certificate. So my question is there any same case in Malaysia, and how the security system handle that, and how Malaysia respond to the situation? Thank you very much.
Okay, I will give the opportunity to Dr. Melissa Shahrum to answer the question directly.
All right, thank you very much for the question. All right, this is the question is focusing on the security and also privacy, right? Okay, so basically about the manipulation of the certification, like for example, we have now here in Malaysia My Sejahtera as one of the official mobile health application, especially for COVID-19 monitoring. Before this, if let's say we want to go somewhere traveling overseas, okay, we have to provide our digital certificate, right? So in order our government to ensure that there is no manipulation of certificate, so we have to show the My Sejahtera applications, because in that My Sejahtera application there is a QR code. All right, so we have to log into our system and show the QR code, and they scan for that digital certificate. So there is no way we can manipulate the certificate in that case.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Melissa. Okay, any other questions?
Okay, good morning everyone. Since my question is for Dr. Rahmat Suryana, I'm Nurul Faradila and I'm from Management Study Program. And my question is, we all know that taking part to realize the SDGs, Sustainable Development Goals, is very important, especially for the element of SDGs number 7, which is achieve affordable and clean energy. So jump to my question. As someone who lived there, could you give us an example of the way Denmark tried to reach that, or the policy that have made by the government there? So maybe we can make the comparison between these two countries, I mean Denmark and Indonesia, and maybe we can implement it in Indonesia as well. Thank you.
Please, Dr. Rahmat Suryana.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for the question, Ms. Nurul. It's a very, very good question. Yeah, at this moment, actually, Denmark and Germany has implemented the zero emission in several islands. So not all part of countries, yeah. To get the zero emission for all part of countries, yeah, they have a target in 2050. Yeah, but at this moment, at least for zero emission has been implemented in at least in 1 or 2 islands in Denmark, and also in 1 or 2 cities in Germany. Yeah, for example, this is probably this is apple to the Nusa Tenggara Barat, yeah, to West Nusa Tenggara, yeah, because as we know that Nusa Tenggara has 2 big islands, yeah. The same as in Denmark, they have 2 big islands, and there are several small islands. And then for this Sumbawa, for example, we can compare with this one of a small island in Denmark. Yeah, there is an island called Samsu. Yeah, Samsu Island. It's actually all activities there. Yeah, and then all industries, all hospital, all working office buildings. Yeah, and then all households. Yeah. Houses, yeah, they have already used the renewable energy sources, yeah, to provide their energy needs, yeah, requirement. And then, for example, for the house, yeah, for the houses, for the households requirement, they have installed in all their roof, yeah, houses roof, the power panels, the PV panels, and then of course on all offices, yeah, visits all buildings, all hospitals, something like that. And they have already also installed the PV panels. And then they use, of course, the wind energy, yeah, the wind power plant, because Denmark has has a large amount of the wind energy. Yeah, of course, yeah, the solar energy, yeah, of course, in the summertime, yeah, not in the winter time, yeah. And then and they have also their public transportation. Yeah, they use already the uh, the zero emission public transportation. For example, they have already used the green hydrogen, yeah, fuel cell electrical storage, for example, for the transportation, for the public transportation, and also not only the fuel cell, yeah, but also the lithium ion. So actually, both technology are used in their public transportation. So actually, we can say, yeah, uh, they have received, yeah, accept their target to have the zero emission in this island, in this Samso Island. And also one city, I know in the lower part of the Saxony province, yeah, in Germany. It is there is cities that have been implemented the zero emission there. So they use solar PV, they use the wind energy, biomass, biogas, yeah, and so on, yeah, to provide all energy they use in the daily activities. So we can say that actually it is possible, yeah, to do that everywhere, yeah, of course, or in Indonesia, and especially in Sumbawa Island, yeah, especially in the Nusa Tenggara Barat, in the West Nusa Tenggara, because as mentioned with the professor, yeah, this actually Nusa Tenggara Barat have a lot of renewable energy sources. And then now, if we talk about the policy, yeah, the policy it is the one of important thing that we have to drive the transition from the from the fossil energy to the renewable energy, because everything will need leadership, yeah, everything will need leadership, and then everything will need a leadership from our government. This is from the Indonesian government, especially also from the local government. Yeah, they will implement their leadership by by using the some policies, for example, by producing some regulation, yeah, for example, in related to tax, for example, yeah, taxes, yeah, and also for some allowance, yeah, some allowance for example, for industry uh, who implemented zero emission in their activities, for example, yeah, they should get some allowance from government. Yeah, they should get some, for example, to get the allowance in taxes, for example, or allowance for other, yeah, from other for other things, for example, in their activity. And then yeah, it will increase the opportunity for the public houses and for the industry, yeah, to follow, yeah, to have the zero emission in their activities. And then the second one, of course, related to the policies, related to the budget, yeah, the priority to put the government budget. Yeah. For example, if we talk about the investment costs, I see in the comment in the text, for example, the green hydrogen. Yeah, the green hydrogen, of course, now is not suitable for the personal car. It is not suitable for the personal car. Yes, if we talk about the Tesla, the car produced by Tesla, for example, it is only they produce only the personal cars. Yeah. So the green hydrogen based electrical storage is not suitable for the personal car, but it is very suitable for the public transportation, for example. So if, for example, the government would like to implement the zero emission in the public transportation, they will build the industry, the public transportation using the green hydrogen fuel storage, for example. So every power generation has been converted, will be converted to the renewable energy, and then also the public transportation will use the green energy and so on. So Ms. Nurul, of course, the policy is very important. The policy from our government is very important, and of course, the support from all for all universities, people, for example, to give such recommendation about it. It is also very important to make our government has a bigger motivation to accept the zero emission, let's say in 2050 or 2060. So it is probably if you want more information, you can probably contact me. This is just there are as a summary in Denmark. There is one island called Samsu Island. It's implemented the zero emission, full zero emission, and then the second in Germany, there is one or two cities at least, and one is a lower Berlin. 2 hours from Berlin, 1 or 2 hours from Berlin. There is a small city. I forget the name, but it is the city has implemented also the zero emission. All daily activities have used the renewable energy for their energy requirement. Thank you. Hopefully it has been answered your question.
Thank you. Any other questions? Maybe from the Zoom platform, you can raise your hand on the Zoom. I'm sorry, I can't read it.
Miss Moderator, can I give short explanation to Miss Sela? Miss Sela yeah, this, yes. Yeah,
Okay,
Miss
okay,
Stella,
okay.
this,
Go
as
on.
I mentioned, is actually for the electrolysis process. It is correct. Yeah, of course, this process will need a lot of energy, yeah, from from renewable energy or from other energy. But as I mentioned, it's actually only a time. Yeah, a time is it will, I think, based on I can see in the latest technology development for the hydrogen electrolysis process. Uh, I believe in that. We will have probably in the short time a new technology that where we can have to convert uh, the water to get the hydrogen from the sea, yeah, from for example, from the river. It's not it will be not expensive anymore in the short time, yeah. But at least at this moment, yeah, as I mentioned, actually, uh, it is uh, it is already suitable, and it's very economic. Yeah, we can say uh, as if we see the in economic perspective, yeah, the investment for the public transportation, yeah, yeah, it has been reasonable for hydrogen technology. That's all. Thanks, Ms. Moderator.
Okay, thank you. Maybe for the last questions from here. Okay.
Hello, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, Miss Pichi, to give me the permission. I want to ask to Mr. Lazy Eko Chalaka. Uh, in your presentation, you also mentioned using a dashboard to visualize the data and make it more accessible for decision maker. How can we ensure that the insight generated from data mining and text mining are effectively communicated to stakeholders? The stakeholders who may not be familiar with data analysis. Are there any best practices or guidelines for designing effective data visualization dashboard that you could recommend it?
Okay. Thank you, sir, for your nice question. So probably here I will start for the share screen for you understanding the more detail. Here, as the students, I ensure you and I can recommend you that you can start to learning the basic data science. So because this is the combination from the WEF, so we start how to make the analytical thinking to and also our innovation. So as the data scientist, of course, we not only focusing for increasing the accuracy, but more than that, we should maximize the information. So that's we make some of dashboard from the analysis. From later that some of your students maybe want to recalculate or want to do this research, just let me know. So I can share the part of the coding from the research. So our dashboard can be using for make some of visualizations like the text mining that I shared for this last presentation, and also make some of visualizations of the clustering, and also from the data visualization itself. So later, maybe some of you which want to learn the basic data scientist and also data visualization, just hit me up. So I've already sent the email to some of the committee. So just ask them to access my contact. Maybe that's all. Because this is more technical to share that.
Okay, thank you. It's such an interesting discussions, but but due to limited time, so we have to end these Q&A sessions. Maybe for Ibu, is there any closing remarks that you have to say?
Okay, thank you very much. I have a course related to energy planning, and I teach how to do the model like I presented before. I invite the student if you want to attend my course in electrical engineering. I have every semester. Yeah, I have this energy planning course every semester. And every year I also invite the student from Netherlands to involve my course, that you can also interactive with the students. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for all the speakers for the time, and thank you for all the active participants. Please give applause to the speakers. Thank you. I hope to see you in the next event. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you guys. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, everyone. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Recording stopped.
First, okay, thank you for the material you have been presented. For the next category, the next agenda is documentation for speaker. For all of speaker and in online, may you turn off. On Miss Michi, maybe you can get on to the stage. We're gonna to take a picture for documentation. For documenter team, may you allow us for Thank you very much to all great speakers for all material that you have been presented.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now we will go into the event we have been waiting for, winners announcement.
In this winner announcement, there are three winner categories. The first one is Best Presenter.
And the second one is Best Paper.
And the third one is Best Newest Research.
Okay. For winners in Best Presenter categories is
From Mataram University with the title Determinant of Response Activities in Islamic Economic in Sugian Village, Sambalia District, Tuti Alawiyah, Unun Pertiwi, and Lalu Ahsanu Adlani. Get applause for Best Presenter. And the second one is the winner of Best Paper from and the Best Paper categories. The winner is from 11 Maret Surakarta University with the title Asymmetric Oil Price Volatility on Economic Growth in Selected ASEAN Countries. Adit Triwaluyo, Lukman Hakim, and Siti Aisyah Tri Rahayu.
Okay. The winner in Best Newspaper Research is
from UIN Raden Mas Said Surakarta with the title Antecedent of Purchasing Economy,
Friendly Sloping Banks,
The Meditation Rule of Green Awareness. Puspa Novitasari and Data Putri Karsono.
For all the winners, please get on the stage, and online who winners, please on your camera. The award will be
Maybe for the winners, there is a little speeches for us maybe.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, I want to thank for the Allah Subhanahu wa Taala who has give mercy and blessing to us so that we can attend the agenda today. And secondly, I would like to say thanks for the all of the lecturer, student, and all of the committee all of the participants today. And yeah, I think that's all. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, the award will be presented by Dr. Lulu Padilianti, MSE.
For online winners, the award will be sent by the committee via email. Thank you to Miss Lulu Adrianti. And congratulations for all of the winners. Ladies and gentlemen,
we are reaching the last agenda. I am Widiatul Jannah.
And I'm Bahjar Agung Ardian.
We are as the master of ceremony. We do apologize if we have any mistake.
Let's close our event by reciting Hamdalah together. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Okay, before we gonna out to this room, maybe all of the participants you can stand up because there are a little bit any take picture or documentation. Okay, please stand up for all of participants. Okay, all of participants come closer in the middle of the seat.
Okay, for all the participants, please on the stage for take picture together.
Maybe we can come closer to the middle of the seat. Untuk panitia mungkin bisa membantu untuk mengatur para audiens. Ya makanya untuk para.
Terus.
For all audience who online, maybe you can turn up first your camera. Thank you very much for all audience who has attended this event. And congratulations for all the winners and nice try for all of participants who has joined the international conference.
Cek 1, 2, 3.
Cek kepada saudara Valih untuk segera meninggalkan.
I'm from Committee Chairman of International Conference Economic Issue 2023.
Once again, thank you so much for all participants. See you on the next year event.
I'm say thank you for all participant and speaker in this conference. I want to say thank you very much to coming here, online or offline, in discussion together. Thank you very much. Don't forget the next event, the second international conference, Economic Issue 2023. Thank you also to all of committee to handle this event, this international seminar, international conference on economic issue 2023 with term referring the pathway of sustainable green energy and new economic. See you to the next event.
Syifa tapi nggak ada.